Welcome to the live Spring 2025 Smash Bros. Ultimate MPA Week 7. April versus Brewer Smash Orange. I'm Finn.
And I'm Finn. And that was a very exciting first time.
Yeah.
What were your thoughts on the Joker's use of Arsenal?
I think that they really perfectly use the comeback mechanic of Arson, but I think that Mark could have done a little more sauce to help here.
I think you're honestly pretty right.
I don't know, what do you think of 6%? I didn't get a great look.
Specifically, the back airs by the Joker using Arsene were pretty strong. I mean, it seemed to be a solid move that was turning the table, for sure.
Oh, looks like the match rules are up and we're looking to see what's banned.
Your stage selection here.
Oh, and looks like Smashville has been banned. And Final Destination has been banned. It looks like, oh, not Battlefield, Small Battlefield has been chosen.
It's a solid pick in my opinion.
Do you think that's going to be able to help out Cape in this next match?
Hopefully, I think it's a good idea for Cape to make a comeback here, so we see a better match.
Yeah. A little smaller, a little more close-knit fighting, but maybe this will be what we need.
All right. we got a Joker versus Lucina matchup here.
What do you think the motive behind the switch from Marth to Lucina is?
I think our person over here at Cape just plays generally better with Lucina versus Marth. Even though they're very similar.
Good
characters.
shielding there, and a nice little jab from Lucina.
Solid combo from the Joker.
And looks like Joker's starting to juggle the Lucina into disadvantage. That was a good flurry of blows, but unfortunately did not contact with Joker. And that is an early defeat from Lucina. Double the stocks, but...
Arsene spawned in.
Oh, and Lucina gets grabbed. I thought they were really going to edge dodge there, but... Oh,
The smash attack from the Joker.
that was a...
Oh, the up air.
And
The up air
a
to
lot of
finish.
good combos from the Joker, I'm noticing.
Seems to be like a fairly strong player.
I think Lucina might be able to get off a kill on the Joker. Hopefully, they'll. Ooh, edge guarding there, and a smash attack from the Joker.
Finish it off.
A 3 stock. That is quite an interesting. That is quite an interesting. What's the word for it, Finn?
That was a very interesting set for sure. I was
Right on.
surprised by that because I was surprised that Brewer hit such a good sweep with that one.
Yeah, that was a clean sweep compared to last week.
That's for sure.
So now we're going to be seeing some new players from both Cape and Brewer. What do you think about that one, Finn?
I think that this one might be a little bit of a better matchup than back-to-back 3 stocks, especially because
I think
I feel like both of them are gonna both teams are gonna put up a strong pick.
yeah, I think they're both going to have stronger players in this match, but that remains to be seen.
All right, Finn. What do we think is gonna happen in this next one? Let's make some predictions.
You know what, Finn? I'm really hoping for, obviously not the first match because it's banned, but I hope second match there will be some Hollow Bastion action.
I think that's solid. I think I agree with you.
I mean, first match though, I think I'd like to see a longer match on Pokemon Stadium, not one as short as the first one. What do you think about that one, Finn?
I think I definitely agree with you. It would be nice to see some extra interesting gameplay here. I'd like to see some stronger opponents.
Stronger opponents,
and also a stronger player.
I mean, I feel like both Cape and Brewer didn't have their strongest showings in that match, but
I think I agree with you.
the next match, I've got a good feeling about it.
I honestly agree with you, Finn.
Okay, it's looking like there's some technical difficulties, so you're just going to have to hang out with me and Finn here. I know, that's rough.
Sure is.
Finn, can you confirm that your presence is frightening?
Yeah, it sure is, you know.
I mean, it's honestly a fate worse than death. Oh, and it looks like people are getting ready to go. Oh, and the match list is up. Obviously, the initial Kalos, Hollow Bastion, Final Destination bans. We saw that one coming.
That's for sure.
That's for sure, said Finn. Right before he announced for the commentating portion of his life. Oh, and Smashville banned as the first one. It's been banned twice now. What do you think about that one, Finn? What do you think the real crime of Smashville is?
I think it's just because the it's such a thin map, so it's hard to do any kind of tech checking or anything like that. And also
small battlefield. I think you might be
Town
right
and
with
City.
that one. So Pokemon
Small
Stadium 2,
battlefield.
we might have a good prediction on this one. I know it was Battlefield. Unfortunate.
It's not terrible.
I mean, if I were a gambling man, I would be losing a lot of money on this one. Oh, and the match is starting, and Brewer has a Little Mac, and Cape has a Donkey Kong.
Very curious about this matchup. Right out the gate, a super aggressive playstyle from Little Mac.
Yeah, looks like Donkey Kong's really just trying to find his footing, but is seeming to flounder a bit, which is surprising for an ape of his size. And, good combos
solid
from the Donkey
combo,
Kong.
yeah. Oh, tries to go for the spike and misses.
Little Mac is getting close to that knockout punch. Oh, and a clean side B into smash combo from Donkey Kong. We've seen this in the past, haven't we, Finn?
We sure have. Last week, our Donkey Kong was doing very similar things to that.
Just like peanut and butter, the Donkey Kong is going for his classic moves. Rolls and
Oh,
smashes
spikes.
Little Mac off the stage. Whoa, that was a
was
strong
solid.
one from the Kong. Starting to even out the play field, even though their stocks are not the same.
Oh, the back air from Donkey Kong. Ooh, solid side special from
And
Little
Finn,
Mac there.
Little Mac is close to the knockout punch. This might be a big deal. Going for the tech check, but fails to turn around. Oh,
Goes for
going
this missed side special.
knockout punch from Little Mac. This could be a big deal.
Going for the tech check. Never mind.
Just squeezing them off the stage, but going for the tech check, but just squeezes again. And Little Mac has no aerials and dies.
Yeah, Little Mac is very difficult to play, because his recovery and vertical movement just don't work as well, especially against opponents that can deal this kind of damage.
I mean, if you're playing a Little Mac in a Smash tournament, you got to be very well adept. But the tech check,
He passed the tech check.
That was, yeah, he died. Finn, he did not pass the tech check.
He passed the tech check. He did tech, but then he died because his recovery doesn't work.
Bro, maybe you're the one with the brains of an ape, Finn.
Okay, buddy.
Hey, could the audience shut up for a second? Sorry, my bad. We might get canceled for this one.
We sure might.
Yeah, we sure might, Finn. Finn, I can't believe that in all your years of Smash competition, you said he passed even though he died? Like,
Yeah, that was not the best call on my part there. Yeah, that's for sure.
no, yeah, that is definitely for sure. If anything were for sure, Finn, it's that you beefed it there. But let's go into that rematch. I want to see if my guess is that Kong is gonna make a comeback, and maybe Little Mac too. I don't know. Hopefully the strategies change up a bit so that the Little Mac isn't just relying on aggressiveness in order to succeed. What do you think, Finn?
Yeah,
what do you think
I-
went well in that match?
I think that they it was a solid competition from both players. Donkey Kong was made some very interesting plays. Seems relatively normal, but the failed on purpose, like the having not tech check but going away from the stage, that was definitely interesting because I thought he was certainly going for a tech check there.
I mean, I think Kong had a lot of strong plays going out there, and Final Destination Hollow Bastion instantly banned. Looking for what match is actually going to be set in stone, and it's small battlefield. Really sticking with the battlefields in this set.
We sure are, Finn.
Do you have any other dialogue options besides "We sure are"?
No, it's my default dialogue option actually.
Maybe you should download some new ones, Unk. Anyways, let's get into this match. And it's another Little Mac and Donkey Kong. Little Mac running in for another aggressive play, but Kong was ready.
Kong's trying to make some kind of move here, but the Little Mac's combo is hit pretty solid.
Oh, that is a nice combo from Donkey Kong from the hit grab and into the air. Oh, going for a tech check, but just does the classic Kong squeeze off the field.
Oh,
and an SD. That is unfortunate. Unfortunate indeed. Okay, shield break from Little Mac onto Kong.
Actually, Finn, that was a perfect block right there.
My bad. In all my years. Oh, failed tech check. Is able to mash on out of it.
Right out of that one. Ooh, this fully charged smash attack hurt there.
Kong is going to have to pull out some serious punches for this one. Going for the side beam. But we're not really seeing a lot of that side B action in this match, are we, Finn?
No, we sure aren't. It's definitely, we definitely have a different game change.
Oh, and the KO punch from Little Mac.
Oh,
Ooh.
that's a solid.
Kong is not liking that one. Some serious comeback action is going to be needed. Going for a tech check. And he fails. Sorry.
Yeah.
I almost made a Finn mistake there.
I almost finned that one.
And the scores are even. You'd hardly believe that it was a stock apart in the last match or last few minutes. But Kong is still being juggled up into the air. Almost SD'd on that one. That would have been a rough one. Kong's nearing 100, but goes for a tech check, but mashes out in SDs. Excellent play from the Little Mac. Just simply hopping on his head, befuddled the Kong so much that he died. Looks like Finn's gonna go off to the latrine, if you will. So you're just gonna be stuck with Finn, me. So this is gonna be our first it's gonna be our first third round of this set. What do you think of that one, Finn? Because you're back now. Your back is so big in your back.
I am certainly back, but sorry, what was your question? I seem to have missed it.
Okay, Finn. Okay. Then this is gonna be our first third round of the entire set. What do you think of that one?
I'm very interested in see what the results of this next one are going to be, because this can really see the tides of which team prevails.
I mean, if Kong loses here, there's gonna have to be a heck of a comeback, having to beat every single player that they go against. Do you think that's possible, though, Finn?
I think it is possible to keep that going.
Keep that streak alive, if you will.
Yeah.
Looks like strategies are being discussed, but matches are about to be set. They're about to be. Sorry, I misspoke there. I pulled a Finn, if you will. We're picking our stages, seeing the bands. I really hope that Hollow Bastion gets picked this time, but
it would be very cool if we got a Hollow Bastion pick,
I mean, it is an exclusive to this year's competition. What do you think of that, Finn?
I think that it's a pretty cool map. I mean, it's nothing special, but it does have a cool background and just overall it's kind of interesting.
Yeah, some pretty cool colors. But Final Destination banned from Cape, and Pokemon Stadium 2 selected. I mean, in a way, we were sort of correct with this one, Finn, that Pokemon Stadium 2 would be played.
We did expect that.
I'm sorry. We? Finn, that was me. Anyways, let's get into this match. And it's Little Mac and Kong, but the Kong is pink now. Do you think that's changed up the monkey's strategy?
I think he's just trying to, match his opponent.
Yeah, yank his chain, if you will. And Little Mac, the obvious aggressive intro. But Kong is ready for it. Nice combo there. And Little Mac is getting in those nice jabs, upping the percentage. Rolled into the Little Mac. Lit on fire. getting the Kong lit up. It looked like there was almost an SD there, but Kong was ready. And the knockout punch from Little Mac. The percentage was still high, but it is not what Cape wants to see. Going for a grab, potentially a tech check, but bounces out and SDs. Kong is going to have to make a massive comeback, if he will. Little Mac is at high percentage, but I don't know how much that's going to do for Kong. Going for a tech check, but he is able to punch out. Get it, Finn? 'Cause that's the game Little Mac's from.
I do get it.
And he squeezes Little Mac off the stage, and he recovers. Going for a roll, and the percentages are fairly even, but there's a 2-stock difference, and he's at knockout punch. This is not what Kong wants to see. And it is over. Another 3-stock. If Cape is trying to win, they're going to have to make a massive comeback.
I agree.
Final player... Sorry, I believe you're eliminated, so get out. Anyways, we only have one Cape player left, and there's all 3 players from Brewer, so it's looking like Brewer has a big upper hand. What do you think, Finn? Do you think Cape has any chance of a comeback?
I think that it's I think there's a solid chance for both teams to take this next one. You know. I feel like
classic Finn anecdotes. Here we go.
Sorry, Finn. But,
I didn't order a cappuccino, Finn. Get on with it.
All right, yeah, there should be some pretty strong players going up for both teams here, I think.
Yeah, I think that Cape's gonna have to pull out all their punches, and Brewer's just gonna have to maintain their lead. Like in football, at the 1-yard line, Brewer's gonna have to defend.
Oh yeah.
And Cape's gonna have to somehow manage to squeak on by. Speaking of squeaking, Finn, you gotta stop your squeaking here. It's unseemly. There are smashers about.
Oh yeah. Sure are, Finn.
Sure are, Finn?
There sure are, Finn.
Well, I didn't realize we just pulled the commentator off the shelf. You're gonna have to step up your game, or we're replacing you with Mossy from last week. Anyone remember?
Oh, that would not be great.
Yeah, that would not be great indeed. And looking like character selection from Cape, I don't know if we're meant to see this. And the bands, obviously, Kalos and Hollow Bastion Final Destination are, of course, banned round 1. But we're waiting for the other bands right now. I think Pokemon Stadium 2 has had bad luck for Cape, so they're probably going to ban that one instantly.
I agree.
You know, Finn, one thing I've noticed that every match on Pokemon Stadium 2 has been a 3-0. But Smashville banned quickly. Smashville is likely never going to see the light of day ever again. But we'll see. Who knows if anyone turns their whistle around. Battlefield banned and Town and City. So it's between Pokemon Stadium 2 and Small Battlefield. Let's see what's selected. And small, tiny, minuscule, infinitesimal battlefield has been chosen. Let's see what each side can muster. Looks like the match is getting started.
Just a moment here.
Yeah, in just a moment. Sorry, Finn. I'm overstepping my horse. Just gonna stretch my back here, Finn, and match is starting. No time to stretch. And it's a K-Rule K-Rule. Now this is interesting.
Mirror match right here. Let's see who will come out on top. Very interesting, similar plays going on to begin this one.
Looks like one of them is copying the other. And right now, I can't tell which is which.
The blunderbuss play right there. Very interesting. Tries to go for the similar. The yellow goes for this. Tries to go for the similar blunderbuss play. Doesn't seem to work out.
Seems like Cape is trying to do a lot of the same moves as Brewer. And Cape seems to be getting them off.
Ooh,
And
the smash attack.
With a belly flop, no less. Crown throw from Brewer. And is able to mash on out. I could hear that from here. Ooh, unfortunately failed to knock the Brewer K-roll down. But Cape seems to have not pulled all their punches yet. Was able to dodge all of those moves. But unfortunately gets hit off the stage. At 175% no less. Oh, buried into the ground and thrown up by Cape.
The blunderbuss play again.
Seeing a lot of blunderbussing here. But perfect dodge there. Finn, I learned my vocab. Are you proud of me?
It's actually a perfect block, Finn.
Okay, Finn, get out. Looks like another blunderbuss maneuver. And K-Rool is not able to recover. Unfortunate for them. Unable to mash out of that one, but throws the crown and launches back up.
Oh, the side smash. That was nice there.
A lot of similar movements here. But still was able to recover. Nicely done from Cape. Able to slide past the shield at 175% again. Let's see if fate remains the same. 184. And kicked off the field. We saw that one coming from a metric mile away.
The blunderbuss play.
Yeah, we're seeing a lot of that in this K-Rool duel. And that was a very close one for the Cape K-Rool, but still is able to recover. This is getting very close. Tables have turned back and forth throughout this entire match.
All it takes is one good hit for this one to be over.
And
there
Cape
it is.
Cape is killed. I don't think that that mirroring strategy from Cape really panned out. What do you think, Finn?
Yeah, I think it was a cocky gamble, but I don't think it'll be as good. I think he's probably going to switch up on this one.
Yeah, we're gonna have to say, I don't know, maybe we'll have another K-Rool duel, if you will. Finn, do you like my rhyming there?
I do like your rhyme there.
It's from the original Donkey Kong Country 2. Have you ever played, Finn?
I have never played Donkey Kong Country 2, but it does seem like a very interesting game. That would be fun to try.
It is. It is a pain to beat, though, Finn, because back in the day, all those SNES games, they were difficult.
Back in the day.
Back in the day, yeah. And board is freed up for people to make their bands. Finn, stop freaking that. Smashville and Town and City knocked off the board. Let's see what the pick is. Pokemon Stadium 2. Oh, yeah. Let's just see what Cape and Brewer are each able to bring to the table. Looks like characters are being selected, and I've got a feeling things are about to Things are about to break down in Boogie.
I think you're gonna be right on that one, Finn.
I think I am, Finn. By golly gosh, I think I am. And let's see the characters. Luigi and K-Rool. Looks like Cape finally decided to back down from the cocky gambit. And let's see how it pans out. Oh, Luigi gets thrown and pummeled instantly. Blunderbuss from K-Rool. Luigi going...
Grab combo.
Yeah, nice combo from Luigi. A lot of nairs there from Luigi, but trying to edgeguard the K-Rool, unfortunately, slips on past the slippery giant crocodile it is.
Oh, and the smash attack there.
Luigi almost misses the field there, but tries to block K-Rool out, but is able to smash him off the screen.
Straight into the distance.
Indeed, Finn, we all saw that. We do have eyes. But Luigi, almost looked like an FD there. Classic Luigi, suck, pound, and then punch up. I did not mean to sound weird there.
I would really like to see an up special from Luigi here. That would be pretty cool.
Ooh, dragged across the screen. Oh, Luigi keeps
the side smash.
keeps tearing at my heartstrings here because I am fearful every time they are off stage. But the percentage for K-Rool is still very high. Ooh,
Those
knocked
down
into the ground.
smashes are being used.
Oh, another blunderbuss maneuver. Finn, your favorite little part of this K-Rool.
My favorite gambit.
Your favorite gambit? K-Rool is at way above kill percent, but hit the Luigi.
The blunderbuss play again.
Aw, Finn, you really are loving this, aren't you? Percentages have really gone up for Luigi and not for K-Rool. What do you think about that one, Finn? Oh, and
there it
K-Rool
is.
hit.
K-Rool's a very tanky character, so he's just taking all the hits from Luigi and just returning some damage, and it's almost enough for him to keep the game even.
Yeah, Luigi is at kill percent now, but maybe not for long with how this is going so far. Series of nairs from Luigi,
Ooh,
evening
almost
the
hit
playing
up
field.
special.
That was a quick kill from that final stop, don't you think?
Yeah, I do. I think that was a pretty solid kill at the end there. The up special finisher is always it's just fun to watch, you know. Hey Finn, what do you think about that up special finisher from Luigi there?
I think Luigi really showed the versatility. Like the classic meme, geeked versus locked in. Luigi was geeked out of his mind before that, but in that final stop. As I was saying, Finn, before I was hog swamped. Luigi is now locked in and ready to go.
I think, yeah, after that last match, I think it's clear that he's going to be doing some solid gameplay for this next one.
Yeah. Let's see what this next match holds, if you will. Final Destination, Small Battlefield, and Kalos Pokemon League. Banned. And Donkey Kong from Cape. Second time we've seen Donkey Kong today, but from two different players.
Very interested to see what happens here.
Drag from K. Rool, of course. We saw that one coming, didn't we, Finn?
We sure did.
We sure did, Finn. I'm starting to get sick of this little "we sure did" act, but I'll manage for now.
The down smashes are being used strongly from the K rule.
DK tries to do the side smash, but it does not pan out there. Not like the other DK player. Ooh. And
the block break.
K. Rool is dizzying out. We've seen this before. Actually, I should rephrase. We haven't seen this before. This is quite the shift from today. And K. Rool does the classic drag across the field. We've seen it before. We'll see it again, most likely.
The up specials are being used from Donkey Kong to get both back on stage and also hit the K roll here. Very interesting play.
Dodges the blunderbuss. Goes to pound K. Rool with the big hands. Goes for a tech check, and
K. Rool
let's
fails.
just say they fail. Ooh, Donkey Kong finally losing a stock. Can't pull the 3-0. But does the up and throw just like a Kong should. And kicked. Punched down, and this might be the end for K. Rool.
Ooh, misses the spike there.
Misses the spike. That is unfortunate. Cape does not like to see that. But
the up smash to finisher there.
Smacks with the hands in the air, just like DK don't care. You like those references, Finn?
I do like those references.
You love pop culture references, don't you? You fiend. Anyways, we're now into the final matches. Cape is going to have to beat every single player from now on in order to win this whole tournament. Do you think it's possible, Finn?
I think it's definitely possible for both. I think it's going to be even for this next one.
You think it's going to be even?
Yeah, because I have a feeling that Brewer, if Brewer wins this next one, they win the whole thing. But if Cape wins this next one, they're
still gonna have to win another match.
Yeah.
Cape
and
is
it'll be a
disadvantage, but it
2
is
to
in fact
2.
Possible.
It'll be 2 to 2. So next match would win there.
I just was unscrewing stuff from it. So you're just gonna push it. Okay. You can work on that then.
So at this point in time in the game, every single player has played once on each side. All players are now available for choice for both teams.
Okay.
So since Cape won set 3, Cape has to declare what player plays for set 4, so Brewer can counter that pick.
Okay.
So right now, Brewer's thinking about who they want to play against the pick that Cape has done. Once that choice is made, we'll go into picks and bans.
Okay.
All right.
You heard it here first, folks. We're waiting to see who Cape sends in. Are they going to send in their only winner of the day, or are they going to send in one of their other players? What do you think, Finn?
I think it's most likely for them to send in the winner, but who really knows here? We're gonna only time will tell.
Indeed, Finn. Time will be the only one that could tell. Actually, that was phrased so poorly, Finn. You should lambast me for that. But I'm
No,
gonna lambast you for not.
I'm gonna let it slide this time, Finn.
Finn, I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. Looks like the players are being cashed in, and to see who's gonna be up. Players are being chosen. So are maps. Obviously, the initial bans. But let's see what everyone narrows it down to. Battlefield removed. Small Battlefield removed. Smashville removed. I don't think Smashvilles are going to see the light of day, but maybe Town and City will. Haven't seen it at all today.
Yeah, who knows? I think.
And
a
nope.
Pokemon Stadium 2 chosen.
Town and City stays in the closet and never gets to see the light of day ever again from that dark, cold hole it's been left in. But
Oh,
Pokemon
yeah.
Stadium 2, this has not been a favorable field for Cape, has it, Finn?
No, it is not today. We've seen only losses from Cape on this one.
Yeah. So this might be in favor of Brewer. And they're
Joker
sending in
Luigi.
Luigi and Joker. Luigi goes for the plunger into fire. A classic Luigi Nair combos. Already up to 64. Arsene's out already. Not even 10 seconds have passed. And the Luigi missile. Arsene's already out.
Solid plays from the Luigi there. Side special.
We love to see a Luigi side special. And then all the Nairs that we've grown accustomed to with Luigi. Already up to 66%.
And the up special.
And another one. This might be a 3-0 for Cape, turning the tables here against this Joker. Luigi's still at high percentage, but Joker's knocking it up and almost has Arsene again. Arsene's out. Luigi may perhaps be cooked on this stock, but is able to tornado the Arsene and is able to recover. That was a close one, a few pixels off, and that might have been kaput for Luigi.
Yeah, that one was. I agree, Finn. That was very close.
Arsene's gone, so Joker's gonna have to kill Luigi, or gonna have to damage Luigi a lot if there's hope to get it back. Percentages are high from Joker, and the stocks are low.
That was some bad manners right there.
Luigi is starting to get a bit too comfortable in his position.
I mean, I think that's pretty fair, honestly, because he's 2 stocks up.
I mean, Luigi seems to just be doing a lot of extra damage and not going for the kill. What do you think about this one, Finn?
I think Luigi's gonna start making his way towards the kill in just a minute here.
Oh, and Luigi makes it towards the kill, but I don't think it matters much for Joker. Way over kill percent. This feels like a lion and a gazelle, except the lion has already mortally wounded the gazelle and is now playing with its food. But perhaps this gazelle could fight back. Luigi gets shot, but I don't think that matters.
Missed the grab there.
I mean, there's not a lot to say. Luigi's just running around. Not Arsene, my bad. Joker's trying to catch up, but might be able to get Arsene again, like we were talking about, Finn.
I think that's his plan here. I think that's his only way of truly winning here.
And Arsene's out. This might be Joker's one shot. Almost at 200%. Oh, and makes it over 200%. Arsen's about to run out. Joker's going to have to make a move quick. Kills the Luigi. Joker is on fire. Literally.
Although Arsen really ran out there, so that's...
There's likely no chance of Joker getting Arsen back now. And Luigi deals with it swiftly.
Can I ask you a question?
Alright, first win from Cape there.
I feel like Luigi was toying with the Joker after a while. After he got the Joker to 145%, Luigi stopped caring. What do you think, Finn?
I think I agree with you. I think the Luigi stopped tryharding after the after that first one.
Yeah, I feel like...
After those first few stocks there.
Oh, my bad. I just dropped the thing, Finn. I hope you can find it in your cold, broken heart to forgive me.
It's alright, Finn. I can forgive you for this one.
Oh. Thank you, Finn. I didn't see you there. My bad. I'm getting a little too absorbed in my Anyways, that was a great match, and we're looking to see the counter picks from each side. Wonder if there's gonna be any. Do you think Joker's gonna change up the strategy, considering Luigi's dominance in that last match?
I think he's probably gonna stick with Joker. And
Stick
probably,
with Joker?
I think he's gonna at least stick with Joker. Maybe keep a similar strategy.
All the bands are waiting to be placed. And it's looking like... Pause? Maybe FD doesn't get banned. For once. We haven't seen FD yet.
You know what I would really like to see though, Finn?
What?
Hollow Bastion. That'd
Hollow
be really
Bastion?
cool.
We already saw Hollow Bastion, Finn. And Final Destination and Kalos Pokemon League are banned. And let's see what the pick is considering that.
Hollow Bastion.
Hollow Bastion, Finn, you called it. If we were in Vegas, you'd be rolling in the dough, as they say.
Yeah, I sure would be, Finn.
But you know what they say, Finn? The house always wins.
Yeah.
They'll take you out back and take all your money, break your kneecaps. I'm not joking.
Well,
Anyways,
Finn,
this
seems like you're speaking from experience here.
Yeah, it's been on.
Anyways, let's continue.
Yeah,
with
despite
this
the
match
harsh
right here.
realities of my past, let's get into the next match. Something funny, audience? That's what I thought. Let's get into this. Low and slow. Just as God's Green Lantern intended. I love that expression, don't you, Finn?
Yeah, I mean, I really like that expression, you know.
And another Kong maneuver from Cape. Seen a lot of Luigi Kong action here. But let's see how this changes the Joker's plays. Instantly shot up the Kong.
I think the Kong is playing a very...
What is
gambit
this?
here.
What is this shielding little thing the
I think
Kong's
it's
doing?
a solid demonstration of terrible manners.
Yeah. I mean... Throws him up in the air. Arsen's out. This really helped the Joker out last game, taking stock off Luigi. But can it pay off for the big monkey man, Donkey Kong? Oh, that was a unlucky bounce for Donkey Kong. And still getting shot up by Joker. For his neutral special, he wields a gun. Arsen leaves, maybe just in time for Joker to perish. And it seems like that's so. Pretty much even in this match. Unlike last game, Luigi was dominating more so.
Arsen's out.
Arsen's out, and you know what that means? More damage. DK is getting a lot of those residuals. And propellers. Is Joker able to make the comeback? Of course. We know that Joker won't die by a simple SD. Goes for not a tech check. Unfortunately, failed
Oh,
that.
the back air to finish him off, though.
That was
a
quite
cool
an
play.
impressive maneuver from Cape.
The side special midair. Very interesting play.
Arsen's out again, and this is Joker's last stock. So they're gonna have to make this this Arsen count for everything. Ooh.
Ooh, the grab.
Just grabbing and
The
holding.
bad manners.
Ooh. We can see that that Cape is getting a little too complicit. But shot up by Joker and propellered. It feels like this is a lot of unga bunga strategy coming from Cape. But oh, going for a squeeze, maybe another back. Oh,
That's
and
the game.
now, I think Cape was trying to go for a little showy final hit, but unfortunately, they just SD'd.
And Cape takes that one. So that brings this one
To the
a
final
2-2,
match.
which makes it a 5th round and ending in the 5th round, which is different from most other plays.
I mean, we were talking about it before. The Cape comeback might be real.
I mean, it seems to be pretty strong so far. It just matters who gets picked for this next one. I'm very curious.
Do you think they're gonna run back the player that's been winning, or do you think they're gonna bring back an older player, Finn?
Actually, Finn, in this round, they can only bring back either the 2nd or 3rd player.
They can only bring back the 2nd or 3rd player. You know, I did not know that, but now I do.
I'm glad I've informed you, Finn.
Which player do you think they're gonna bring back, Finn? 2nd or 3rd?
I think they're going to bring back the 2nd.
They're gonna bring out the. Or you mean 2nd or 1st?
First or 2nd, yeah.
Sorry,
that's what I
Finn, you
meant.
misspoke.
I have misspoken.
You ignoramus troglodyte.
So
Anyways,
harmful.
Finn, I shouldn't be saying that. Over a live stream, I could get taken out back. Anyways, Finn, you think they're gonna bring back the 2nd player? Why do you say that?
He just seemed to have some stronger gameplay than the first one, you know.
That means we're gonna see more monkey action, aren't we?
Oh yeah, very very strongly we're gonna see some of that.
Hopefully, we're on a field that has or sorry, not a field, a map that has some bananas or at least some foliage. That's my impression of Donkey Kong slurping down a banana.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
it's
Finn?
pretty accurate, fairly accurate at least.
I mean, I think Donkey Kong could swiftly eat, drain his classic banana bunch. But I think we're about to take a look at the bands.
Just a
Or
moment
sorry,
here.
just the pick field. My bad. My bad, guys. I just yawned in public. Better be taken out back. And, of course, FD, Kalos, and Hollow Bastion are the initial bands. We've said this once, and we'll never have to say it again for the rest of the day.
No,
Smashville band.
That's
Smashville is never going to see the light of day, Finn.
Yeah, unfortunately.
I feel-
I like Smashville. It's a pretty interesting map.
I mean, I enjoy the map, but I think it has marred Cape many times in the past. Town and City and Small Battlefield removed. So it's either Battlefield or Pokemon Stadium 2.
I think we got a Battlefield pick here.
Battlefield.
That's interesting.
What do you think about Battlefield, Finn?
It's definitely better than Pokemon Stadium 2, you know, because our original loss is there, but
I agree, Finn. I mean, if they're sending in the 2nd or 1st player, neither of them want to be on Pokemon Stadium 2 because they
That is
lost
true.
there. 3-0'd. It was bad, Finn. Would you say that was bad?
I would agree with you, Finn. It was relatively rough to watch.
Anyways, the first match of the final set, and it is the Kong versus Little Mac. We're running back our second set.
Full rematch here.
Is Kong going to be able to change his fate this time, or succumb to the knockout punches? But so far, they're both kind of dodgy right now. Kong goes for not a tech check, just a squeeze. Both Kongs have done a lot of just the plain old squeezing today.
I think they're thinking that their opponents can handle the tech check and pass.
I mean, it is Little Mac, though, Finn, with such minimal airs. Maybe Kong will go for it in a more opportune moment, but the knockout punch is up and ready. Kong's going to have to avoid for a little bit, and Little Mac wastes it. Unfortunate, to be sure. But Little Mac is still kicking.
Ooh, interesting play there from the Donkey Kong.
Little bro was not cooking there and is knocked off the field. But it looks like Kong's trying to get a grab or side B in. But it does not seem to be panning out. There's the side B. We saw that one coming.
He was going for the spike there, I think, but just missed it. Smash attack. Completely missed. Ooh.
Oh, almost near KO punch, which would be bad for Kong at such low percentage. Percentage isn't low for long, though. Knockout punch is up and ready. Donkey. Oh no! This is rough for Cape, considering that they are down and under. Oh, Donkey Kong gets off the side B, but maybe a little too late.
Who knows? Maybe Cape's on a solid comeback here.
I think that probably the best play for Kong here would be to attempt a tech check.
I honestly agree with you, but
Well, what do you dishonestly agree with me about, Finn?
I don't know.
Tech check might have been good, but unfortunately the Little Mac was just better. They don't make mistakes. I'm gonna make some noise so that you can't hear our strategy. I'm sorry, Finn just punched me in the face, and it really ouchie hurt. We're getting into our. This is so far looking like a repeat of set 2, Finn.
Yeah, I'm very curious to see what the next picks are going to be, because I feel like there might be a change-up maybe on either one or both sides.
I mean, Brewer has shown no sign of change. They're like a rock, a boulder not set in motion.
Oh, yeah.
But Cape, it's like a leaf changing colors at its own whim, not following the seasons. Get out, move.
Sir, the crowd over here is
Crowd's getting a little antsy and is gonna have to move out of the way. They're distracting the announcing process. Stop gulping. I don't want to hear you gulping. Looks like strategies are being discussed from both Brewer and Cape, presumably. I don't know. Maybe it's just white noise on both sides. Who knows? But looks like we're getting into picks.
I'm getting to stage strikings.
Ooh, stage striking. That sounds malevolent, Finn.
Final Destination.
Final Destination Smashville. They will. This might be the last match, so it's unfortunate to see these two wonderful, beautiful maps go.
I don't know about Final Destination. It seems kind of grim, you know?
Kind of grim. I mean, I cannot lie, Finn. You might be apt with that one.
Yeah, it is a shame that we don't get to see Smashville, though. That is a pretty cool map.
Maybe we'll see Town and City. We have not seen Town and City today. Or we also haven't seen Kalos Pokemon League. Both of those have been shunned to the side, so it'd be interesting to see those. And looks like it's Kalos Pokemon League, a new map today, Finn. What do you think about that? Is that making you excited?
Yeah, I'm definitely excited to see what the competition will bring.
Yeah, me too, Finn. Oh yeah, now this is epic.
Oh yeah, Finn. Oh yeah.
Looks like Finn downloaded a bit of gusto into his hard drive. Besides, yeah, Finn, I agree with that one. Let's see how this pans out.
Got some
We're
Little Mac
seeing the Little
versus
Mac in
Game
Game
&
& Watch. That's the first one from today.
I'm very curious to see what the Game & Watch has to bring to the table here.
I mean, the Cape player has been playing Kong all day, so let's see how adept they are at Game & Watch. And Little Mac is so far trying to play aggressive, but Game & Watch is simply not letting it happen. Game & Watch is trying to do doing a classic strategy.
It's the grab there.
Oh, already at KO punch from Little Mac.
And he hits it.
No, he doesn't, Finn. Notice how the KO's still there? There, he hit it.
Sorry,
And-
Finn, that was a bad call on my part.
And it's a bad call for Cape. Cape is not liking to see a KO punch on such low percentage.
The 1-2 from Little Mac. Tries to go for a combo.
Game & Watch is doing a lot of the down Bs here, but oh, hit there. I spoke a little too soon. Oh, grab from Little Mac. Almost hits a 9. Was that a 9, Finn?
No, that was I think it was a 2.
Oh, my bad, Finn. I'm blind. Charging up from Little Mac, but it did not seem to pan out. Oh. Cape is getting closer and closer towards KOing Little Mac, but Little Mac is getting closer and closer towards that KO punch.
Oh,
And-
that was a solid play from Cape there.
They're both at 2 stocks, but there's a 104% difference, and it's only climbing up. But Cape is happy that Little Mac does not have that KO punch, I'm sure. But it did not matter. Last stock from Cape and 2 from Brewer. There's gonna have to be a comeback of not a century. That's way too much, but a comeback of a year, in order to change the playing field, if you will.
The grabbing is seems to be working pretty well for the Game & Watch here.
But looks like not all hope for Cape is lost, but that KO punch from Little Mac somehow did not get set off. I think they have to do a B, and it is over.
The uppercut to end it there.
And that is a tournament win from Brewer and Cape wallowing in their own defeat.
Very interesting game here today.
Very interesting tournament here today, Finn.
Oh yeah.
I think that was I wouldn't say the most climactic send-off, but it was a send-off nonetheless.
Oh yeah, Finn.
But it looks like this is our final curtain call, Finn.
Yeah.
Looks like we're gonna have to say au revoir, bid adieu, because Cape lost
Very
and Brewer won, and there's no fixing that now.
Oh yeah. All right. Well, it's been Finn
And Finn.
And smash you later.
Ah, yeah. We're gonna smash you later.